Hi folks, good morning and excellent connecting with you again on a very interesting and contemporary perspective on jobs and careers. Very happy to speak to you on a specific topic which is again is a raging debate now in terms of the job hunting space or the employment space. LinkedIn, one social media platform or a professional connecting platform which most of us are a part of, and it has almost become a de facto assumption that everyone has a LinkedIn profile in case they are professionals who are either on the lookout for a job or who are wanting to stay connected professionally with the fellow networks and peers. That said, the biggest question today which I would like to address is LinkedIn worth it in terms of investments in time and energy, in terms of the urge to constantly be on LinkedIn? Is LinkedIn worth it, and is LinkedIn a worthy investment in terms of getting employment opportunities or getting the right job? That's the question I'm trying to answer. Yes, today there is a lot of controversy in terms of how LinkedIn has evolved as a social media platform over time. That's a very different topic. Incidentally, I think in the past 24 to 48 hours, LinkedIn has also updated itself to probably give space for short videos, because short videos are probably the trend across all platforms, be it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter to a large extent. So like that, LinkedIn also is rolling out short videos from today in phases across the globe. Of course, India, I think people will get it in a week's time. That's of course for the LinkedIn update. But in terms of if you are a job seeker, is a LinkedIn a perfect platform? Is it just enough that if you stay connected on LinkedIn or apply for jobs on LinkedIn, is a question I'd like to answer. Two ways of looking at it. I would say LinkedIn is perfectly okay, particularly if you are at the entry level, 0 to 5 years of experience, 0 to 8 years of experience. You probably have a lot of options there. You probably see companies posting a lot of jobs, particularly at entry level, both in the tech and non-tech space. Of course, the tech space uses LinkedIn more, at least in the Indian subcontinent. I'm not aware of how it is in the West. So if you're in the tech space, you're in the software, data analytics, coding space, I think LinkedIn is a perfect place as long as you have about 0 to 8 years or 9 years of experience. But more than that, if you probably cross the entry level and you are an assistant manager or a manager level, I think LinkedIn alone will not suffice, because a lot of times after that it is also about how credible your track record has been, how well you placed yourselves in terms of accomplishments, and after that how you really are connecting with organizations through their employment or job site portals. I would say every organization or every large company has got a job section or a micro portal for careers within the organization, and today at least most companies invite applications or solicit applications to that micro job portal. Any job opening which is there or which is anticipated by the company in the near future is put on the job portal, and that is how they build a jobs database. If at all they are not able to fill a particular position using that micro jobs portal or micro careers portal in the company, only then the HR function or the recruitment function of the company is allowed to post in on LinkedIn Recruit, which is again a talent acquisition sub-function or subsect of LinkedIn. So in that sense, as I already told you, for entry level people, LinkedIn is fabulous. But at the same time, once you have a certain amount of experience, depending completely on LinkedIn or depending solely on LinkedIn to hunt for a job is probably not a right thing to do. You should also look at other options, probably talk to career consultants, third-party consultants, because I probably put in another video as to how companies are hiring today, or how hiring has evolved in terms of companies. Companies use either internal references, external references, thirdly the consultants, that is recruitment consultants, and only fourthly are job postings on LinkedIn or any job portal used as an option. That is at the bottom of the pyramid. So obviously, if that is the case, obviously dependence on LinkedIn or a Naukri to get jobs is almost passé. You have to look at other options, probably connect with your friends in organizations and see if there are appropriate roles for you and things like that. So that is the thing. And the other problem is LinkedIn today is a premium version. There's a freeware version as well. The freeware version is probably not so useful, because you cannot connect with probably more number of people who are not either directly connected through you to someone else. So in that sense, that is a disadvantage. If at all you think you have to have value from LinkedIn, you need to go to the premium version. The premium version, I think in India it's about 2400 per month, which is again fairly reasonable. They of course roll out a lot of discounts and a free trial for 1 or 2 months. If you probably check with them, you probably get free trials as well. So that is the option available, and I would urge anyone who is using LinkedIn seriously to consider the premium option. A disclaimer here, this is not a promotion for LinkedIn, so I am not promoting the LinkedIn premium version. I am just saying that in terms of utility, if you have to have value from LinkedIn as a professional networking platform, you need to probably use a premium version, because that is where you have a lot of options, the ability to connect with people, the ability to send emails, and a lot of value addition comes only through that. These options are very, very limited if you use the free option, is what I would think. So the answer to the question as to whether you should solely depend on LinkedIn for a job hunt, the answer is a big no, because again LinkedIn also, a lot of this recruitment companies or a recruitment function or the talent acquisition function of companies use it to also build their database, which is again is a part of a corporate practice or HR practice. They need to constantly have a big database internally to churn out their recruitment management system. The recruitment management system has to have a semblance of a volume of CVs for any particular role which can be anticipated in the near future. So a lot of times what happens is, yes, they post jobs and only build the databases, but conveniently when it comes to filling the positions, you'll see that those positions really don't get filled through LinkedIn. They use other options like references and stuff like that. So the final word is, yes, LinkedIn is a wonderful option. Today there's a lot of raging controversy as to how LinkedIn has also become another social media platform, with people posting a lot of inappropriate things and people almost kind of making a mockery of professional networking. But that besides, LinkedIn remains the only platform which is probably a professional networking platform in terms of connecting peers and things like that. LinkedIn also is an excellent source of information, excellent source of corporate research, excellent source of understanding how people are working with companies, how long people have been working in companies, what are the roles in companies and things like that. So besides the job hunting part of it, I think you should also extensively use LinkedIn for these kind of research purposes. Research not in terms of your target employment or target employer organizations, but research in terms of what is the kind of career longevity people have in companies and stuff like that. So these are the multiple things for which LinkedIn can be used. And as I said, it is very mixed. What I'm saying is, you don't solely depend on LinkedIn. I see a lot of people spending days together on LinkedIn just expecting that things will move just because they are spending time there. That is not the fact. LinkedIn is also one option where people are looking for posting employment positions and hiring people. But LinkedIn is not an exclusive place where people are being hired. You need to bear that in mind, and if you don't bear that message in mind, then I think you'll probably be waiting unnecessarily for some positions, just not realizing that the position is getting filled through other options. This is this is a short video, this is a short message for you. I hope this has got some amount of value for you. Thank you.